I've seen a lot of discussion recently in some of these sea monkey groups about aeration. So wanted to show you guys what I'm using. I'm not saying it's the best method. I'm saying this is what I'm doing, and it seems to be working. And love to see what everyone else is doing too. So I've got, this is a little air pump I got off eBay. It's powered by USB. That black cord goes to a USB charger, like a phone charger. And then got the air tube going off into this three-way splitter. And then you can see I've got another splitter right here, because guess what? We've got 4 sea monkey tanks, not 3. So these two share an air line that gets split from the main splitter up there. On the main splitter, these are all valves, so you can control the airflow. Now the one that splits from there, I've also got another valve right here, so we can control how much is going into here, which in retrospect controls how much is going into here. So I'll turn on the pump, and sometimes it takes a minute or so to get the bubbles going. The air needs to push through all the tubes, and sometimes it needs to push a little bit of water out of the tubes that may have gotten backed up through the air stone, that sort of thing. But I'll show you what the bubbles look like, and if we need to adjust it, we will. Hey Google, turn on the sea monkey pump.
Okay, turning on sea monkey pump.
I don't know if you can hear it, but pump's on.
Got it. Turning on sea monkey pump.
It's purring like a cat.
On the website idioms.the.
You can see that one's bubbling. So is this one. It's very hard to see because there's some crusted salt in this aquarium, but that one's bubbling a little bit. And this one is too. This is the nursery tank. That's why they're all babies in here. Now if we wanted to up the airflow a little bit, we can. Which maybe we should for this one a little bit. Not too crazy. We don't want to blast them around like crazy and hurt anybody. This one's looking pretty good. I usually leave this running for a few hours a day. Like a few hours a couple times a day. And it really just moves that water around. So you get more water on the surface to absorb the oxygen. You can see the colonies are all thriving. These guys like knocking down that white flag for some reason. They've done it 3 times at least. I am done fixing it. The white flag is going to remain on the ground. See, not as much bubbles coming out of there, so maybe we'll adjust that a little bit. So that's this one. Up that a little bit. We got a lot coming out back there. It's a little too high. And adjust this too. Whoops. Hard to do this one-handed. But yeah, just adjust the valves, get it right. Looks a little bit better. This one too. It's not bad. Might want to make that one a little bit stronger. Not bad. So I'll leave this like this for a couple hours before I go to bed. I'll do it again in the morning when I'm sitting at my desk here for work for a couple hours. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. So it's hard to see behind the buildings, but it's bubbling too. There we go.